Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to ask you a question. What if a machine could become your best English teacher? What if you could learn English not only from books, but also from an intelligent friend who never sleeps, never gets tired, and always answers your questions? Sounds amazing, right? But let me tell you, this is not the future. This is happening right now. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has already stepped into our lives, and it is changing the way we learn, the way we work, and even the way we communicate. And one of the most exciting things is how AI is helping people all over the world to learn English faster and easier than ever before. Think about the old days for a moment. You had to wait for class. You had to sit with a textbook. You had to wait for the teacher to explain. Sometimes the teacher was busy. Sometimes you were shy. Sometimes you were afraid of making mistakes. And if you didn't understand something, you had to wait again and again. Learning English was slow, sometimes boring, and for many people, very expensive. But now, something has changed. Technology has opened a new door. AI has arrived, and with it, a new way of learning. Imagine this. You are sitting in your room at night. Everyone else is sleeping. You open your phone, and your AI teacher is there, waiting. You ask a question, and it answers. You make a mistake, and it gently corrects you. You practice speaking, and it listens with patience. No judgment, no fear, just support. This is not science fiction. This is real. Right now, millions of people are already using AI to improve their English every single day. So stay with me till the end of this video, because I will show you exactly how the AI revolution is changing the way we learn English forever, and how you can use it today to become fluent faster than ever before. Chapter 1. The beginning of a new era. When we think about the history of learning English, it is easy to see how much things have changed. In the past, learning English was not simple. It was not available to everyone. If you wanted to learn English, you needed to go to school or join an expensive course. You had to depend on teachers, on textbooks, and on long hours of writing exercises. Many people in small towns or villages never even had the chance to learn because there were no teachers around. And even in big cities, learning English was a dream only for those who could pay for it. For poor students, for workers, or for people living far away from schools, learning English was almost impossible. And for those lucky enough to be in school, learning English was often slow and boring. Imagine sitting in a class with 50 students, all reading from the same book. The teacher asked questions, but only a few students got the chance to speak. Most of the time, students just listened, wrote notes, and waited. There was little practice, little freedom, and little joy. English became more like a subject to pass in exams, not a skill to use in real life. And because of this, many people studied for years but still could not speak confidently. One of the biggest struggles learners faced was the lack of speaking partners. To learn a language, you need practice. You need to talk, to listen, to make mistakes, and to learn again. But in most classrooms, students only had one teacher for many students. There was no time for each student to practice enough. At home, many had no one to practice with. Families spoke their local language. Friends did not know English, so learners felt stuck. They could read some words, maybe write a few sentences, but speaking with confidence was a big mountain they could not climb. Another problem was fear. Fear of mistakes. Fear of being laughed at. Fear of being judged. This fear lived inside almost every learner. When the teacher asked, "Who wants to answer?" most students looked down, avoiding eye contact, hoping not to be called. They were scared of pronouncing words wrong, scared of using the wrong grammar, scared of sounding silly in front of others. This fear stopped them from trying. And when you stop trying, you stop learning. So for many years, learning English remained a hard journey. Textbooks gave rules, but not real-life practice. Teachers tried their best, but time and resources were limited. Students memorized lists of words, but they could not use them in real conversation. And for many, the dream of speaking English fluently stayed only a dream. But now, something has changed. A new door has opened. A new era has begun. This is the era of AI, artificial intelligence. And this era is not about waiting for teachers, not about being afraid, not about memorizing boring textbooks. This era is about learning English in a new way, smarter, faster, and more personal than ever before. AI is like having a teacher who is always ready for you. Imagine a teacher who never sleeps, never gets tired, never complains. A teacher who listens to you carefully, corrects your mistakes gently, and encourages you every single time. That teacher is now inside your phone, your laptop, your tablet. You can carry it in your pocket everywhere you go. This is not just technology. This is a revolution. Think about the difference. In the past, you had to wait for class. Now, you just take out your phone. In the past, you had to wait for the teacher's answer. Now, AI answers instantly. In the past, if you made a mistake, you felt embarrassed. Now, AI corrects you with no judgment, no laughter, only support. In the past, learning English was expensive and limited. Now, AI has made it possible for millions of people around the world to learn at almost no cost. This is the spike, the exciting moment. Compare the old classroom with today's AI teacher in your pocket. In the classroom, you had one book, one teacher, and many students. With AI, you have unlimited books, unlimited exercises, unlimited practice, all designed just for you. In the classroom, you maybe spoke for 1 minute in a whole hour. With AI, you can speak for as long as you want, anytime you want. In the classroom, you were afraid of being wrong. With AI, mistakes are just steps forward, not reasons to stop. This is truly the beginning of a new era, and we are the lucky ones to live in this time. Our parents and grandparents did not have this chance. They had to struggle with limited tools. But we have the power of AI in our hands. A revolution that is giving every learner, rich or poor, young or old, a fair chance to learn English. A revolution that makes English learning more personal, more flexible, and more possible than ever. So, as we move forward in this video, remember this. The old ways of learning were not bad, but they were limited. AI has removed those limits. The fear, the boredom, the waiting, they do not need to control you anymore. You can now learn English with freedom, with confidence, and with joy. And in the next chapters, I will show you exactly how AI works, why it is so powerful, and how you can use it every single day to become fluent in English faster than ever before. Chapter 2. What exactly is AI? Before we go deeper, let us stop and ask a simple question. What exactly is AI? Many people hear this word today. They see it in news, in social media, in movies. Some people even feel afraid of it because they think AI is like a robot that will take over the world. But the truth is much simpler and also much more exciting. AI means artificial intelligence. Artificial means something made by humans, not natural. Intelligence means the ability to think, to understand, to solve problems. So, artificial intelligence is like a smart brain made inside a computer. It is not alive like humans, but it can learn, it can process information, and it can help us in ways we never imagined before. Now, I know some learners may feel the word artificial intelligence sounds very big and difficult, but let's make it simple. AI is like giving a computer the ability to think a little bit like us. Not completely, of course, but enough to understand language, to recognize patterns, and to make decisions. For example, when you type something into Google and it gives you suggestions before you even finish your sentence, that is AI. When YouTube recommends videos to you based on what you already watched, that is AI. When Google Translate helps you turn one language into another in just 1 second, that is AI. When Siri or Alexa answers your questions with a voice, that too is AI. So, even if you didn't know it, you are already using AI in your daily life. But here comes the most exciting part. AI is not just about choosing videos or answering simple questions. AI today is smart enough to talk with you, to write with you, to listen to your mistakes, and to help you improve. This is why AI is now being used for learning English. Imagine a computer that can read your sentences, find your grammar mistakes, and show you how to fix them. Imagine an app that can listen to your voice and help you pronounce words correctly. Imagine a chatbot that can have a full conversation with you in English, just like a real friend. This is no longer imagination, it is reality. Let's connect this more closely to English learning. In the past, if you wanted to check grammar, you needed a teacher or a grammar book. Now, AI can do it instantly. You type a sentence like, "She go to school yesterday," and AI will gently tell you, it should be "She went to school yesterday." In the past, if you wanted to practice speaking, you needed a partner. If no partner was available, you stayed silent. But now, you can open an app, talk to an AI voice, and it will answer you like a human. You can ask, "How is the weather today?" And the AI will reply, "It's sunny and warm. How about where you are?" Suddenly, learning English does not feel like sitting in a classroom with tests and stress. It feels like talking with a friend. And this is the spike, the exciting moment. For many learners, English was always connected with exams, marks, rules, and fear. But AI is changing that feeling. With AI, learning English feels natural, fun, and even personal. Imagine you are practicing with AI and you say something wrong. A human partner might laugh or get impatient, but AI never laughs at you. It never gets tired of your mistakes. It corrects you kindly and encourages you to try again. It is patient like a true friend, always ready to listen. Doesn't that feel so much better than a test? Think about it. You are sitting at home, alone, maybe late at night. In the past, you could do nothing. You just waited for the next class. But today, you can open your phone, start a chat with AI, and practice right away. You can tell it about your day. You can ask it about new words. You can even ask it to play a role with you, like ordering food in a restaurant or preparing for a job interview. Suddenly, you are not just learning English, you are living English. That is the power of AI. And let me tell you another secret. AI is not only teaching you, it is also learning about you. It notices your mistakes. It sees your level. It understands your needs. And slowly, it adjusts. If you are a beginner, it uses simple words. If you are advanced, it challenges you with harder sentences. This is something even many human teachers cannot do in a big classroom. But AI can do it for every single learner, one by one, without getting tired. So now you can see, AI is not something scary or too difficult. It is not a robot taking over. It is simply a smart brain inside your computer or phone designed to help you. And for English learners, it is like having a friendly teacher, a patient listener, and a supportive coach all in one. That is why so many learners today are falling in love with AI tools. Because they feel free, they feel confident, and they feel supported in a way that was never possible before. This is why I say, AI is not the enemy of teachers. AI is the friend of learners. It is here to make English learning easier, faster, and more personal. It is here to take away your fear and replace it with curiosity. It is here to make you feel like English is not a test, but a conversation. And once you see it this way, you will never go back to the old methods again. So as we move forward to the next chapter, keep this in mind. AI is not just a tool. It is your partner. It is your coach. It is your friend. And in the next part, we will see exactly how AI can become your personal English teacher. Always ready, always patient, and always on your side. Chapter 3. AI as your personal English teacher. Now that we understand what AI is, let us go deeper into how AI can actually become your personal English teacher. Yes, you heard me right. A teacher who is always with you, in your pocket, in your phone, in your computer. A teacher who listens, explains, corrects, and encourages you every single time you practice. This is not just an idea, it is already happening right now. Millions of learners are using AI tools every day, and they are improving faster than ever. Think about some examples. You might have already heard of tools like ChatGPT, Duolingo, or voice assistants like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant. These are not just apps. They are like little teachers waiting to help you. For example, ChatGPT can have a full conversation with you in English. You can type a question, and it answers instantly. You can make a grammar mistake, and it shows you the correct way. You can ask for new vocabulary, and it gives you a list with examples. It is like a teacher who knows everything and is ready to share it with you anytime. Duolingo is another famous tool. It uses AI to make learning fun, like a game. You get points, you see progress, and you practice little by little every day. It remembers your weak points and gives you extra practice where you need it most. So, instead of a boring textbook, you feel like you are playing, but at the same time, you are learning. This is how AI makes learning. Voice assistants are also powerful teachers. You can talk to Siri or Google Assistant in English, and they will answer you. You can practice simple sentences like, "What time is it?" or "Play music for me," or even ask bigger questions. This builds your speaking confidence. And the best part is, you are speaking with real voice, not just writing. So, slowly, your tongue and your brain get used to English in a natural way. Now let's look at what AI does for you as a personal teacher. First, it corrects your mistakes. But it does this in a special way. Human teachers sometimes point out mistakes quickly, and some students feel embarrassed. But AI is different. It simply shows the correct form, without laughing, without pressure. For example, if you write, "He go to work every day," AI will gently reply, "It should be, he goes to work every day." Simple correction, no judgment. This gives you confidence to keep trying. Second, AI explains grammar in simple words. Many learners fear grammar. They think it is full of complicated rules. But AI can explain it step by step, in easy language, using examples you understand. You can even ask the same question again and again, and AI will never get tired. Imagine asking a teacher 10 times, "What is the difference between in and on?" A human teacher might lose patience. but AI will patiently explain it every time until you finally get it. Third, AI gives you new vocabulary. You can ask, what are some words I can use to talk about food? And AI will give you a list with examples. You can ask for synonyms, opposites, or phrases for daily conversation. Slowly, your vocabulary grows, and you can use these words in your speaking and writing. Fourth, AI helps you practice speaking. Some apps let you speak into the microphone, and AI listens. If your pronunciation is wrong, it tells you. If your sentence is not clear, it helps you. And the best part is, you can practice as much as you want. Morning, afternoon, evening, even late at night. AI never gets tired of listening. Here comes the emotional moment. Many learners feel afraid when learning with other people. They think, what if I make a mistake? What if others laugh at me? This fear is real, and it stops many people from speaking. But with AI, that fear disappears. AI never laughs at you. AI never judges you. AI never says, you are not good enough. Instead, it always encourages you. Every mistake is treated like a chance to improve, not a reason to stop. With AI, you feel safe, you feel free, and you feel supported. Now let's create the spike, the moment that excites you the most. Imagine this. It is midnight. Everyone in your house is asleep. Your friends are not available. Your teacher is not there. But you are still full of energy. You want to practice English. What do? You pick up your phone, open your AI teacher, and start talking. You say, hello, how are you today? And it replies, I'm fine, thank you. How was your day? You smile, because suddenly, you are not alone. You are speaking English, right there in your room, with a teacher who never sleeps. Isn't that amazing? This was impossible in the past, but today, it is real. So yes, AI can truly become your personal English teacher. It corrects, explains, teaches, and supports you in ways that traditional methods could not. But more importantly, it removes fear and gives confidence. It turns learning into a conversation, not a test. It makes you feel that English is not just a subject. It is a living skill that you can practice anytime, anywhere. As we move into the next chapter, remember this. A teacher in your pocket is not science fiction. It is here, right now. And in the next part, we will see how the power of daily practice with AI can transform you. From a shy learner into a confident speaker, Chapter 4. The power of practice with AI. Now that we know AI can be like your personal teacher, let us talk about something very important: practice. You already know that practice is the key to learning any skill. If you want to play football, you must practice kicking the ball again and again. If you want to play the guitar, you must practice the strings again and again. And if you want to learn English, you must practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing again and again. Without practice, no matter how many books you read, you will never feel confident. But here comes the problem. Many learners do not know how to practice. They feel shy. They feel alone. They feel stuck. This is where AI gives us a gift, a new way to practice every single day. Let us start simple. You can practice by writing small sentences with AI. You don't need to write long essays. You can just type, today I went to the park. It was sunny. I ate ice cream. AI will read your sentences and tell you if something is wrong. Maybe you forgot a word, or maybe your grammar needs a little correction. AI will gently show you the right form. This daily writing practice builds your confidence. Slowly, your brain learns the patterns of English, and you begin to write naturally. You can also practice by asking questions. Think of AI as your English friend. Ask it questions like, what does this word mean? Or can you give me 10 sentences with the word happy? You can even ask about culture, stories, or advice. The more questions you ask, the more you learn. This habit of asking keeps your mind active, and soon, you will see that your English is improving without feeling like hard work. Pronunciation is another area where AI can help. Some apps let you speak into the microphone. You say a word, and the AI tells you if it sounds correct. For example, you say vegetable, but maybe you stress the wrong syllable. The AI will correct you and even repeat the word so you can copy the sound. You can do this many times until it feels natural. This is powerful because many learners can read and write, but they struggle to speak. With AI, you have a patient partner who helps your mouth and your ear get used to English sounds. But practice with AI goes even further. AI can create role plays for you. Imagine you want to practice ordering food in a restaurant. You can tell the AI, pretend you are a waiter and I am a customer. The AI will say, hello, welcome to our restaurant. What would you like to eat today? You can reply, I would like a chicken sandwich and a glass of water, please. Then the AI answers, of course. Would you like anything else? And the conversation continues. Doesn't that sound fun? It is like practicing real life, but in a safe space. Or maybe you are preparing for a job interview. You can tell the AI, pretend you are an interviewer. Ask me questions about my skills. The AI will ask, can you tell me about your strengths? You answer, I am hardworking and always eager to learn. Then the AI gives feedback and even suggests better ways to answer. This kind of practice prepares you for real interviews where confidence is everything. Another exciting role play is making friends. You can say, pretend you are a new friend I just met in school. The AI will say, hi, my name is Sarah. Nice to meet you. What is your name? You reply, my name is Ollie. Nice to meet you too. And the conversation goes on. This practice is so useful because many learners feel nervous about starting conversations in real life. With AI, you can rehearse again and again until it feels easy. Now let's touch the emotional spike. Many learners are shy. They feel nervous speaking with people. They worry about mistakes. They fear being judged. This fear stops them from practicing. And when you don't practice, you don't grow. But with AI, you don't need to worry. AI is safe. It is private. Nobody else is watching. Nobody is laughing. You can make 100 mistakes, and AI will still support you. You can ask the same question 50 times, and AI will still answer kindly. This is the gift of AI. It removes the fear. It gives you the courage to try. And here is the most powerful result. When you practice with AI every day, even in small steps, you build confidence for real-world conversations. The shy learner who could not say hello in public slowly becomes the confident speaker who can introduce themselves, order food, ask questions, and even join long conversations. Why? Because practice builds muscle memory. Just like your muscles remember how to ride a bicycle, your brain and tongue remember how to speak English. Imagine this. You are walking into a coffee shop. In the past, you were nervous. You thought, what if I say something wrong? What if they don't understand me? But now, after practicing with AI role plays, you feel ready. You look at the cashier and say, hello, I'd like a latte, please. The cashier smiles and replies, of course. Anything else? And you continue with confidence. In that moment, you realize all those hours of private practice with AI have prepared you for real life. So yes, Practice with AI is not just about improving grammar or vocabulary. It is about building courage. It is about removing fear. It is about preparing you for the real world, step by step, conversation by conversation. AI is not just teaching English. It is training you to live in English. As we move forward, remember this truth. Practice makes progress. And with AI, you now have a partner who is always ready, always patient, always supportive. In the next chapter, we will look at the future of English learning with AI. And believe me, the future is even more exciting than today. Chapter 5. The future of learning English with AI. We have already seen how AI is changing the way we learn English today. But now, let us look into the future. What will English learning look like in the next 5 years, 10 years, or even 20 years? If today we can already talk to AI in our phones, imagine how much more advanced it will become very soon. The future of learning English with AI is not only exciting, it is revolutionary. One of the biggest changes we will see is the rise of AI avatars that look and act like real teachers. Imagine opening your laptop or phone, and instead of just reading text, you see a friendly face on the screen. This face looks like a teacher, smiles at you, speaks to you, and even reacts to your expressions. If you are confused, the AI teacher will notice your face and explain again more slowly. If you are happy, it will encourage you with a smile. This avatar will feel like a real person, but it will never get tired. Never lose patience, and always be ready to help you practice English. Doesn't that sound incredible? Another exciting future possibility is virtual classrooms. Right now, you may sit in a real classroom with students from your own city. But with AI and virtual reality, you will sit in a digital classroom with students from all over the world. You will wear a headset or just use your phone, and suddenly you will see classmates from China, Brazil, Egypt, or Nigeria sitting next to you. Without leaving your home, you can practice English together, guided by an AI teacher who manages the class. This makes English learning truly global. The whole world becomes your classroom. And here is something even more magical: real-time translation. Imagine you are talking to someone who speaks Spanish, Chinese, or Arabic. You speak in English, and AI instantly translates your words for them. At the same time, it translates their words into English for you. You can have a full conversation with no language barrier. This technology is already beginning, but in the future, it will be so smooth that you will hardly notice the translation happening. This means English learners will no longer be afraid of making mistakes, because AI will support them in real time. Now let's think about another important change: cost. In the past, English learning was expensive. You had to pay for classes, for tutors, for books. Many people could not afford it. But AI is making English learning cheaper, faster, and more fun. Many AI tools are free or very low cost compared to traditional schools. You don't need to buy heavy textbooks. You don't need to pay for transport to classes. You just need a phone or computer and an internet connection. This means that English learning will no longer be only for the rich. It will be for everyone. And this brings us to the emotional spike. Imagine a world where no child, no adult, no worker, and no student is left behind. Imagine children in small villages learning English with the same quality as students in big cities. Imagine factory workers practicing English during their lunch breaks. Imagine mothers at home learning English while cooking. Imagine elderly people improving their English at age 60 or 70, because AI makes it simple and friendly. This is a world where everyone has equal access. AI makes English not just a language of a few, but a language of the whole world. And here is the most exciting question to keep your curiosity alive. What if, in just 5 years, you could speak English fluently simply by talking to your phone every day? Think about it. Right now, you already chat with AI. You already practice sentences. But in the future, AI will become so advanced that your daily conversations with your phone will feel exactly like talking with a native speaker. Every day you talk, every day you improve. And after a few years, you realize you're fluent. No stress, no fear, just natural growth, like a child learning from parents. Isn't that an amazing possibility? The future of English learning with AI is not just about technology. It is about freedom. It is about breaking walls. It is about giving every person, no matter where they live or how much money they have, the chance to learn the world's most powerful language. AI will make learning faster by giving instant feedback. It will make learning cheaper by removing the need for expensive courses. And it will make learning fun by turning lessons into games, role plays, and exciting conversations. So yes, the future is bright. The future is full of hope. And the future is very close. As learners, we are lucky to live in this time. Our grandparents could not imagine such tools. Our parents had to struggle with limited resources. But we have AI, a teacher, a guide, and a friend, ready to take us into a new world of learning. So I ask you again, what if in just 5 years, you could speak English fluently simply by talking to your phone every single day? Will you be ready for that future? Or will you let this revolution pass you by? The choice is in your hands. Chapter 6. How you can start today now that we have seen the past, the present, and the exciting future of learning English with AI. You might be asking, this all sounds amazing, but what can I do right now? How can I start today? And that is the most important question. Because the truth is, the best time to start is not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. The best time to start is today, right now. Let me give you some very practical and simple steps you can use immediately, no matter where you are in the world. The first step is to ask ChatGPT simple English questions. Don't overthink it. Don't wait until your grammar is perfect. Just start. You can ask things like, what is the difference between in and on? Or can you explain the past tense in a simple way? You can even say, correct my sentence. I go to school yesterday. And the AI will answer you politely, clearly, and without judgment. Remember, there are no silly questions when you are learning. Every question is a door to understanding. The second step is to practice writing short stories with AI. You don't need to write long essays. Start small. Write a few sentences about your day. I woke up. I ate breakfast. I went to work. Then ask AI to make it better. It might say, I woke up early, ate a delicious breakfast, and went to work with energy. Do you see the difference? Little by little, your simple sentences will grow into beautiful English. And the best part? You are not just memorizing rules. You are creating your own stories. The third step is to use AI to check your grammar. Maybe you have written a message, an email, or even a diary entry. Before you send it or close it, copy it into AI and say, check my grammar, please. Instantly, you will see your mistakes corrected. You will learn what to fix, and over time, you will make fewer mistakes. This is like having a private teacher in your pocket, always ready to correct you without embarrassment. The fourth step is to speak to voice assistants daily. Tools like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant are great for this. Ask them questions in English. For example, what is the weather today? Or set an alarm for 7 a.m. At first, it feels simple, maybe even silly. But every word you say is practice. Every answer you hear is listening practice. And slowly, your brain will get used to hearing English sounds and producing English words. Speaking every day, even for 2 minutes, will make a huge difference. Now, here's the truth. Many learners wait. They say, I will start tomorrow. I will begin next week. I will practice when I have more time. But let me tell you something from the heart. Tomorrow never comes. If you wait for the perfect moment, you will always be waiting. The only perfect moment is now. Right now. And here is the emotional spike. The AI revolution is like a fast-moving train. It is powerful, it is unstoppable, and it is already here. The train is leaving the station. If you get on it today, it will take you to amazing places, fluency, confidence, and success. But if you keep standing on the platform, waiting and watching, you may be left behind. The doors are open right now. The question is, will you step inside? Think about it. Every day you delay is a day lost. Every day you wait is a missed opportunity to practice, to grow, to become better. But every day you take action, even just 5 minutes a day, you are moving closer to fluency. Learning a language is not about big jumps. It is about small steps, taken consistently. And with AI, those steps have never been easier. So here is how you can start today, right after watching this video. Open ChatGPT and type one question. Just one. Write a short paragraph about your day and ask for corrections. Pick up your phone, ask Siri a question in English, and listen to the answer. Do something small, but do it today. Because today is the day that matters. Remember, English is not just a language. It is a key to better jobs, new friendships, more opportunities, and a bigger world. And AI has placed that key right into your hands. But you have to turn it. You have to unlock the door. Nobody else can do it for you. So don't wait. Don't delay. The future of learning is already here, and it is waiting for you. Take the first step today and keep walking every day. One step, then another, then another. Before you know it, you will look back and realize how far you have come. The journey of fluency is not about perfection. It is about progress. And progress begins today. The AI teacher is ready. The train is waiting. The choice is yours. If this video opened your eyes to the future of learning English, give it a like to let me know it helped you. And if you feel excited, if you feel ready to take your English to the next level with the power of AI, write in the comments. I'm ready for the AI revolution. I promise I will reply, encourage you, and celebrate your journey. Remember, every comment is another step forward in your learning. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more simple, clear, and powerful English lessons. Lessons that not only teach you grammar and vocabulary, but also give you confidence, motivation, and a vision for the future of learning. This is your moment. Don't miss it.